Seattle. Very good chance of being in this top 8. I don't have the bracket in front of me. I assume if you type !bracket in chat, you will be able to see everything that happens with bonus round. Because, yeah, we have a lot of great games. We're running right now both Uni as you're watching, and on our other stream we have BlazBlue Central Fiction, which will be going to top 8 itself shortly. And then after that, later in the day, we'll be having Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, an incredibly stacked Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Possibly, I think, the biggest West Coast Grand Blue Fantasy Versus bracket outside of EVO ever. With a ton of top players coming in from as far away as Alberta. So it's gonna be that's gonna be a real treat. And then a huge Strive bracket. I think our biggest Strive bracket yet. Every tournament, I feel like there's no way we could get more Strive entrants, and we always manage to break previous record. So really great stuff just coming all day from here in bonus round. Thank you for tuning in. Our final match of this block will be Casey versus Bruce. Starts off with the the 2C follow-up, gets the full confirm. A good 3k damage into the Oki setup. We'll see how Bruce chooses to handle it. Casey playing very just safe there, going for the 6-6B, gets the hit immediately after, taking advantage of just how good that 623A is frame data-wise. Immediately into VO, gets the mix after the initial attempt. Now this combo unfortunately won't do too much damage because it is in the corner. Blocks the mix there and then mashes out. Great decision from Bruce. Understanding that Casey likes to press on the minus frames there and just going for a very safe option that reaches from where they were. Good D from Casey so far. Immediate veil off. Casey, the most notable veil off enjoyer, at least that I'm aware of. Wins cycle immediately after, but not going to make too much use of it. Oh yeah. 5C, no follow-up, and then whips the 6-6C, but hits the hit after. That was Bruce's chance to bring this close first round back in his favor. Unable to do so, Casey will take round 1. A bit sloppy from both players, but Casey so far looking pretty good. Loses the round start RPS. I think just tried to anti-air with 5BB and get caught for it. Gets thrown immediately after too. Another veil off. The veil off enjoyers are living it in chat. Tries to go for a mix. I think dropped it. Hard to say. Then tries to go for a greedy 6-6C immediately after. No luck, but Bruce dropping the confirms. That's one thing I've noticed so far this set, it seems, is that Bruce is just not super confident in his confirms. So when he does get those mash out hits, isn't able to make too much off it. CS to get the turn. Casey tries the J2C, but they're going to get called out for it into a huge combo. This will be enough if they spend the IWEX, chooses not to, and then gets the hit immediately after. So going into a round 3, mistakes from both players, but a lot of good play from them as well. Oh, amazing call on the C Kuga. Just trying to catch out Casey for going for the press. Does wake up purple shield, gets assaulted for it. Huge damage. So much damage, 4K. Has the cycle, of course, after that grid break. Has corner. Really has so many things going for them. Dodges the mash out 5B attempt and will take game 1. Yeah, that first round, I really think the story was Bruce just dropping the few confirms they did get once they got in. But after that, it seemed like every read went Bruce's way. Casey just not able to get too much started, and then in those crucial defensive RPS situations, Bruce had an absolute read on Casey's option. Yeah, yes, 2-2A, 2-2B, notably plus on whiff. Gets a great combo off it, goes for the Oki. But yeah, Bruce wisely just running forward, knowing that because the orb set isn't in the right spot, won't be able to do the mix after. Casey, though, so far it's been all them this bracket. Veil off to get the grid break. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can punish that force function, but it will definitively give Bruce his turn. He's going to take it and run with it here. Getting the roll mix immediately after. Has corner. How will Casey get out of this situation? Oh, gets grid broken. Okay, good J2C out. Does a great job of finally escaping all this damage. Casey once again having the life lead. And actually, I'm joined here by fellow commentator Tabby. How's it going, Tabby?
Life leads don't matter. Casey sucks. So. Alright. Yeah, do the 5cc right there. That blows everyone up, like, at any single point. But good on Bruce. Bruce took game 1.
Bruce did take game 1, and honestly, after the first round, played honestly a bit sloppy first round, but after that, looked so good.
Okay, that's good. You know, Bruce doesn't get, like, out to a lot of the stuff that I'm at, so I don't get to see them play too much. So it's good to see them pop it up right here. Nice use of the 6-6
Yeah, it seems like Bruce's read on Casey's defensive options has been so good. Okay, Casey is a mirror to veil off. Yep.
Yeah, just VO spike, keep the plus frames, get the 50-50. You guessed incorrectly, take it down.
Doesn't go for the optimal combo, come on.
You don't need optimals. Don't worry about that.
You definitely do not. And also goes for the 3k damage throw thanks to the gloom.
I mean, because look what's been happening with Casey right now on this, right? They've just been like getting hit, they've been getting force function, so if they can just keep looping this over and over and over again, get these mix-ups, and force Bruce to guess, it's gonna, you know, that's the key to, I think, progressing through this and beating Bruce. Because I think in the past when Bruce and Casey played, you know, back when Casey was still on Gord, Bruce had a better read on them, but Hilda, you know, generally just has a slightly easier time handling Linne. It's still a little hard. I think Linne is a very strong character, gets through a lot of what the BS that Hilda can bring on the screen, but you know, it really will just come down to the player interactions. Right now, Bruce interacting with that health bar, gonna get a good knockdown all the way into the corner, 5cc. Oh, nice.
Great mash out. Gets the corner. Actually, not what you want is Hilda. Gonna cost a bit of damage, but the screen control is invaluable. Blocks the mix, blocks the follow-up, and shields the follow of JB2, so that will give Bruce his turn. Casey not respecting that possibility and getting caught for it.
So the overhead on there has a specific auto timing to guarantee the second overhead, so the shield is pretty like out there.
Yeah.
But good on Bruce recognizing that they were going to try to go for any fancy mix, and also just ending that with the EX Kuga into the Homebreaker. Now sitting match point. This is qualify into top 8.
Yes, and this is our last match of the top 8 qualifiers, right?
Yep, this is the last match of the event so far. You know, I'll talk about who's in top 8 afterwards as we get through this. But Casey right now trying to make sure that it is their name, and I hope it's not because I need them for commentary.
It's looking really good so far. Did lose that last round, but it gets oh my god, that's so much damage.
So they got that damage, but they didn't get the 50-50 off of it, which I think is leads into more damage.
It does, but Bruce was not ready to just block that charge 5C. He gets punished for it.
Oh yeah,
we'll be safe.
It's still punishable at that range.
Yeah, no. Notably, it's normally not punishable for Hilda if they're outside throw range, but because of the cross-up, Hilda able to just get a 3 throw.
Here we go. All right, just staggering, playing really calm right now. Doesn't want situations like that with the air Kuga trading.
Yeah. Casey understanding that 2-2B is plus on whiff.
Yep.
And just really taking advantage of it.
She needs it, you know?
She does. Casey also gets the cycle. Will immediately spend it and try to go for a mix. Bruce not biting.
Yeah. 5cc, but didn't get the pickup off of it, but EX Air Kuga will give Bruce exactly what they're looking for. Gonna be sending Casey all the way back to the corner once again. Yeah, holds the pressure. Now trying to match dive kick OS out of it this time, just waiting for the staggers to come. Oh, good VO.
Shield. Actually dropped the 214C, I believe, right after.
Yeah.
But gets this hit.
Here we go. Set it up down once again. Just gloom set 50-50. He went low this time. As long as Casey doesn't drop it, but they'll get the American reset afterwards. That's Casey 2-1.
Casey recognized that Bruce was blocking high almost every time on the mix, taking advantage of that and just getting the crucial hit that they needed. And the hit after that they extra needed because they dropped the combo.
Yeah. It's one of those that comes down to player habits at the end of the day for it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, especially in the corner like that with such an easy gloom set, like it's just a 50-50.
Yeah.
I mean, you can DP to try to get out of it. Casey just